Thank you. Thank you. I was asked to read a short piece from Born Standing Up, and so I will. It's about 5 minutes long, so. On a humid Monday night in the summer of 1965, after finding an $8 hotel room in the then economically friendly city of San Francisco, I lugged my banjo and black hardshell prop case tin sweaty blocks uphill to the Coffee and Confusion, where I had signed up to play for free. The club was tiny and makeshift, decorated with chairs, tables, a couple of bare light bulbs, and nothing else. I had romanticized San Francisco as an exotic destination, away from friends and family, and toward mystery and adventure. So I often drove my 20-year-old self up from Los Angeles to audition my fledgling comedy act at a club or to play banjo on the street for tips. I would either sleep in my VW van, camp out in Golden Gate Park, pay for a cheap hotel, or snag a free room in a Haight-Ashbury Victorian crash pad by making an instant friend. At this point, my act was a catch-all, cobbled together from the disparate universes of juggling, comedy, banjo playing, weird bits I'd written in college, and magic tricks. I was strictly Monday night quality, the night when, traditionally, anyone could get up to perform. All we entertainers knew Mondays were really audition nights for the club. I walked past Broadway in Columbus, where Lawrence Ferlinghetti's ramshackle City Lights books was jam-packed with thin, small press books offering way-out poetry and reissues of long-ago banned erotic novels. Around the corner on Broadway was Mike's Pool Hall, where bikers and hippies first laid eyes on each other, unsure whether they should beat each other up or just smoke pot and forget about it. Steps away was the Hungry Eye, a nightclub that had launched 1,000 careers, including those of the Smothers Brothers, the Kingston Trio, and Lenny Bruce, but I had to trudge on by. Just up Columbus, I passed the Condor, the first of a sudden explosion of topless clubs where Carol Doda, in a newfangled bathing suit that exposed her recently inflated basketball breasts, descended from the ceiling on a grand piano that was painted virginal white. This cultural melange and the growing presence of drugs made the crowded streets of North Beach simmer with toxic vitality. The Coffee and Confusion was a few steps away on Grant Avenue, a street dotted with used clothing stores and incense shops. I nervously entered the club, and Ivan Oltz, the showrunner, slotted me into the lineup. I lingered at the back, waiting for my turn, and surveyed the audience of about 15 people. They were arrayed in patchwork jeans with tie-dyed tops, and the room was thick with an illegal aroma. In the audience was a street poet, dressed in rags and bearded like a yeti, who had a plastic machine gun that shot ping-pong balls, which he unloaded on performers he didn't like. I was still untouched by the rapidly changing fashion scene. My short hair and conservative clothes weren't going to help me with this crowd. Ivan introduced me. My opening line, "Hello, I'm Steve Martin, and I'll be out here in a minute," was met with one lone chuckle. I struggled through the first few minutes, keeping a wary eye on Mr. Ping Pong Ball, and filled in the dead air with some banjo tunes that went just okay. I could see Ivan standing nearby, concerned. I began to strum the banjo, singing a song that I told the audience my grandmother had taught me. Be courteous, kind, and forgiving. Be gentle and peaceful each day. Be warm and human and grateful, and have a good thing to say. Be thoughtful and trustful and childlike. Be witty and happy and wise. Be honest and love all your neighbors. Be obsequious, purple, and clairvoyant. Be pompous, obese, and eat cactus. Be dull and boring and omnipresent. Criticize things you don't know about. Be oblong and have your knees removed. Be tasteless, rude, and offensive. Live in a swamp and be three-dimensional. Put a live chicken in your underwear. Go into a closet and suck eggs. Then I said, now everyone,